If it doesn't end here, will it ever? If the pain continues, would you let it? You can have your peace. It'll cost you me. Turn a blind eye, you'll see me anymore. Look the other way from me. You did it once you defend me indefensible. You pretend he's innocent. So complicit, so predictable. Too bad this is how it ends. You can live in your lies, but I'm done playing nice. Turn a blind eye, you'll see me anymore. Look the other way from me. You did it once
Good afternoon, chat members, viewers and friends and foes and fuckers alike. I hope you're all doing well today. I just realized I need to turn off my backlight before I forget. Whoopsies. Okay. Lighting has been sufficiently fucked with. With that... Hello, chat. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm not gonna sit around here yapping too long. I'm just gonna jump into the fucking game. Because I like this game a lot, and I just want to play it. Such is the curse of accidentally making this a stream game, where I can only really play it on stream, you know? There we go. Took it a second. Excuse me. I'm actually gonna fiddle with settings real fast and turn the volume down just a smidge. Yeah, and then... So last time, things got funky, to say the least.
Why?
So the queen of this place was harboring a giant baby that wasn't actually her baby, and we had to inflict severe wounds upon it, and it was not... it was a time, that much is certain. Oh.
What?
Oh, I wasn't expecting to run into a fairy in Martyra of all places. I just love the humidity. No one else will come near me though. That said, the air here was getting really nasty lately. It was giving me the most massive headache. It's finally cleared up now, so it's back to nice and muggy. Don't think I'll stick around though. See you never. Okay, damn. Wow, I hardly got a word in edgewise. Tragic. That is the back way. That's where the fucking the well is.
You will? Oh, that'd be aces.
I need to try and find the fucking recruitment center, which I think is back in like Castletown.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Yum.
Uh-huh. That's what you want.
I see. Hey,
Hey man. Thank you for the sub. Welcome man. Welcome man. How you doing? Martyra informant. I hate to put a reason.
Counting on you.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Can I take multiple bounties though? I must know. How you doing? Okay. I can't.
That's a rough
Okay.
one.
yeah.
Boss won't come out until you dispatch the underlings. They're tough little buggers. Take it. Give me them all. Figured I would stop and lurk. Thank you. I appreciate it. Lurking goes a long way, and I hope you know that.
Counting on you.
Give me the imp's loincloth once you've taken care of them.
Let's do it.
I don't like that.
Let's see here. This place.
Just give me everything.
Whoa!
That's what you want. Counting on you.
Let's do it. All right then. Where to?
Let's go back to Martira. Fuck it, we
Let's
go into
go.
the tavern. Let's get some info. Yum. Hey,
What
you.
you want to know?
Bye. Nope. Okay.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
And you just got our many people go there, yet startlingly few ever come back. That's how the place got its name. Deep within that place dwells the Alpha Rockworm Velmo. Now apparently that's the leader of the Velmo pack, and rumor has it there are several of them there.
He's the real skinny.
Call for another immediately, so if you want to make an end of it, you have to defeat them all at the same time. Weak to ice. Got it. Bugs and flower monsters, they'll try to paralyze. Okay.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
Goborn Haven. Creatures are clever enough to understand the strength that comes with numbers. A single Goborn is easily dispatched, but a horde of them is trouble. If you got business with the Goborn King, who runs the horde of them, you're going to want to take out the Goborns in Black
He's the
Cloth.
real skinny.
Interesting. No magic, yes.
Thank you kindly.
Alright.
All right then.
Let's go to the rudder.
You have my thanks.
Ridiculous.
Well, what do you want to do?
Now then.
We'll face danger here.
Sand flash there right now.
What
I
are we
don't
doing
like
there
that.
again?
You would pursue peril.
It's your call.
Should get there by midday. Okay. We
Great.
ball.
Let's move out. Can you hear me?
If you're hurting for things to do, hop on over to the lounge. I fixed the plant culture chambers. You can grow seeds if you've got them. Neat.
What to pick?
Stroll wants to talk, and so does Hulkenberg for that matter. But I'm going to talk to Stroll first. I can also cook for free. That is a lot of recipes.
Let's check.
Cooking with Stroll.
Now then.
For as often as we simply refer to our meals as meat, something to keep in mind is where it's cut from. The taste and texture can change dramatically, you know. Each type of cut has an ideal preparation, so if you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious. Something to strive for, wouldn't you say?
Speaking of.
So, what kind of cut do we have here? Ah, but never you mind. Just leave this to me. Watch your meat and adjust the heat, so it goes. Although it depends on what your preference is, really. Something to guilty here strive for. Hi, Jekka. And you're so right. It's nearly time. No, it is time. Strike now. My throat is a little sore. I don't know if I'm going to be
Alright.
able to do the voices very well today. Yes, not bad so far. See the juices there. There's your proof this is turning out delicious. Watch his meat and watch the heat. True. We'll add a little something for the aroma when we're done, but just a little or it'll overshadow the flavor. Wow. It's a curative coney roast. Seized juices there, that's your proof he's turning out delicious. A little on the nose there. God. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Yippee.
Let's not.
Now's not a good time for that. Alright. Well, fuck you two.
Isn't that... Hey,
You want the juices there on the nose, huh?
later.
Shut up. Whoops. Oh, no. Hold on. Boost my eloquence, please.
What's that?
Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This next part reviews some basics. Even if you make a flawless first impression, as the discussion progresses, the other person may erect an emotional wall and start giving you the cold shoulder. No matter what you say, they'll remain unreceptive. In these situations, issue a challenge. You must shock their senses to break down their walls. Shock their senses? How'd you go about doing that? My gut instinct is stare them down, but pretend to cry is really funny.
Look at that.
Stare them down.
Sure.
Sure, that would come as a shock to some people. Most people would just assume you're glaring.
All right.
Getting someone's agreement doesn't seem like it would be too complex, but there's actually a lot to consider. Still more left to read in the book. I'll pick up from here next time.
You lot! Enemy attack!
Oh, we've got some creepy flying insects buzzing about on the deck. Damn, can't they just bugger off? I love them. Anyway, we should deal with them before they get inside the runner and cause a real headache. 'Tis hardly the time for your attempts at humor. We should get to the deck and eliminate these pests with haste.
We're here to stop you!
Pipe down and let us through.
You know what? This game is missing, actually. Unless it's later on and I don't know about it yet. What's it missing?
Seeker! Girl!
The Mega People, you're so fucking
No
good.
chance against high things.
Scour! 2 remaining.
The captain blade him out.
I should... Right there! Last one! That'll do.
Always come through.
Maelstrom!
Nice weak 420.
How many are there? Come on, everyone.
Let us all power of kings! Girl!
420. Truly.
But they won't hold
Did not
back.
get the good kush.
Flare! I sclare it! Shatter!
Only one
Now,
left.
what's the play?
Finish them off and we're clear.
Could do with this.
Simultaneous on my end, I'm shaking your hand.
I use
Excellent.
what I must. I'll take this. What a blunder.
Couldn't steal, damn it.
There
Aw,
they
dang it.
go.
No way I'm stopping here.
The Imp's Den, home to countless bandits over the years, has warranted the caution of all who lived near the steep, forested entry path. They warned their children of the dangers there. There are demons in those woods, they said. You mustn't go near. Perhaps the children's anxiety inadvertently roused something from its sleep. It is to that den,
Not the
now
Sims Den.
befitting of its
Yeah.
name, that the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
You have DM'd me thrice. You have sent me audio messages that I will listen to after stream. The forest is really big. Searching every nook and cranny will be a huge pain.
Well,
Still, this league's better than some damp and dreary cave. Stuffy places like that always get me down. Indeed, and 'tis nice not to worry over attacks from the dark or being cornered in dead ends. Hey Squid, welcome in, welcome in. Hey Joshy, welcome in as well.
Just
That said, forests provide ample cover for stalking monsters. We must be on our guard along the path.
Yep.
Yeah, and it seems our Goborn King's using that cover now. Start out by knocking off these weaker magic-using Goborns. Goborns that use magic wear black, that will easily distinguish which ones we must eliminate. Goborns are not our only problem, it seems. Look at all the books. Too bad we can't chase them off with some sort of incense.
well,
That would create its own problems. At any rate, we are here to hunt the Goborn. We shall mind the insects as we make our way. Why the fuck do I have 8 viewers right now? Hi, everybody. I hope you're all having a lovely
Okay,
day.
then. Let's go.
I got this game just today. I saw you playing it on Steam. How you liking it so far? Because you ate, girl. Once you okay.
What is this?
come on!
These would be our quarry then.
Okay.
Let's push through. All right. Yeah, how's that?
Impressive.
Throwing a hot
Training has
knife.
paid off.
Yeah.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
I'm going to be so mentally ill about this until Prime 4 comes out. God, same. I am already mentally ill about this game, and I fucking love it. I'm here for it.
Hey, let's push through. All right. Yeah, how's that? Come on, let's push through.
Well, it's a throwing knife, but when there's nothing to throw it at, you just hiya! Or wilds, whichever hits me harder first. I got you. Oh, I see. Yeah. I'm doing the funny faker class.
Come on. Exemplary. All right, take this. How's that? Push through. Hey,
Amazing.
come on.
Great moves back there.
Yeah.
Very
Sometimes the
impressive.
lock-on is a little janky. This is a good mental in this game. Yeah, huh?
Hey, let's push through.
That was brilliant.
Exemplary.
Wriggling vine. Ain't that dude who streams? Who says the funny spin?
Hey, all right. Push through. Come on. All right. How's that? Let's push through.
Hitting them out.
My dearest wriggling vine.
Come on.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
All right. Come on. That. Hey, all right. How's that? Let's push through.
I'm going to turn the voice volume down just a
What now?
smidge. Because goddamn, the audio is like, it is so loud. I had the flip moment earlier because I spun my phone onto the chair I was sitting in and it flip bounced out of that spot. Oh my god. I love that.
I can feel greater power within.
Come on, cat.
Such skill.
Let's push through. All right. How's that?
I am simply pressing X. I don't know what skill you're talking about, game.
Yeah, nice work.
You could say I'm pressing X to doubt on that. Like reference. Whoa.
Come on. Let's push through. Come on. Take this. Let's take them all out. Give them a
Take them all
fight.
down in one fell swoop.
Maelstrom!
I won't hold back. Light. A tough one. Cleric. I crush you. Still standing, I see. Magic Knight. Pierce.
Heavy rough. Piss!
It's
Still sounds like
That's
a
awesome.
I don't know what to say.
Great job, everybody.
good.
He's saying piss. You can't convince me
the end then?
otherwise. Favorite version of that meme is the one shot of Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora in the command menu of having doubt instead of attack. I crush the red alien.
Alright, how's that?
Hey,
Pack leaders finally made its entrance. I did not ask you,
Oi.
but okay. Hey, that's...
what?
The Goborn King. Careful, I'm getting signs that he's way stronger than the others.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm sure he's stronger than an average Goborn, but he's still a Goborn. Nothing to fret about, I should think.
Don't lose focus.
Would that it was so, but a Goborn that grows that big is likely capable of greater thought. We must stay on guard. What, so he's big and put king in his name? I say we show him the price of his hubris. Are you trying to make him angry? You've shown us such hospitality, your majesty. Let us move now to the exchanging of gifts. I love that as a battle opener. That's really good.
Now accept your fate. Maelstrom!
It's okay. Let's go. Flare.
What is this gonna do? Okay.
With blade.
You have, like, a decent
Not
amount of
now.
health.
Let us fight as one.
Yeah,
Look
fuck it.
here.
Love Stroll so much,
Holistic
goofy ass
punch.
nobleman. Truly.
One remaining.
Good. Tis done.
You're not going to live to use that charge, buddy. I'm so sorry.
Run them through. Not done yet.
Face me! Apologies.
Eat
Would you
by the
finish
power.
it?
Take this.
That was a little pathetic, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm sending you a high level. True. Sensing? Yeah.
I shall rise.
Maybe.
to the occasion. I
Just maybe.
continue to grow.
Gross.
Made it so
Right, we managed to do it. Bloody hell, he was strong. Didn't figure that from a Goborn. Next time, maybe we can skip the insults. All that business about hubris and it's just a Goborn. Oh, I said them all to boost everyone's spirits. You know, rally the troops and all that. Yes, you rallied the Goborn's troops quite sufficiently.
Huh?
Really? You honestly think I made it worse? Wait here, Catgirl. Did I help or hinder? It didn't change anything, really. Inflation vanishes when Hulkenberg continues to grow. What the fuck, man? Now, surely that was just a coincidence.
Hey.
There, see? Though I suppose I ought to restrain myself from carelessly provoking our enemies either way.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, you're taking it to heart?
Yeah.
To misjudge an opponent's strength is to disclose one's lack thereof. My father used to say that. Being humbled like this drives his point home. I wouldn't say we were humbled. They didn't even get a chance, you know? Tears running down my face. Well, that's enough introspection for one day. Let's head back to the recruitment center to
What do
report.
you want to do?
I'll keep exploring a little bit.
Stay present and focused.
That is not Terry. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I one-tap everything that's here, so...
Hey! Ah! Take this! Let's push through!
I want
We
item.
made short work of them.
Gold beetle.
That might be of use later.
Hulkenberg, you're just saying that because you want to eat it.
Ah! 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 Come on!
All right, we did it.
Let's push through!
Whew. That should do
Ah!
it.
Come on!
I think we got them
Hulkenberg is a
all.
real. I was curious
safe
to
for a
see how
while.
it tastes. Kind of
All right,
gal.
let's push through! Come on! Ah!
And I love her for that.
Let's push through! All right, take this! How's that? Push through! That'll do it. Come on!
That was well
Let's
done.
push through!
Let's push
I think
through.
we got them all.
Hulkenberg,
Be
more
safe
like
for a while.
Hulkenberger. Hi, Irene. And true.
All right, come on. This'll do it. All right, how's that? Let's push through. Yeah.
Yeah, nice work.
Come on. Let's push through.
Exemplary.
Alright, that's everything in here. Really thought that would be like a smidge more difficult, but you know. Such is the price of coming back to a thing a little over leveled. It is what it is.
Hey,
Let's return to
okay
town.
then. Right?
Let's go home. Yum. Check my phone real fast. Pointing at you, Arian. Back to Martyr Tavern.
All right.
Well, that's the Goblin King taking. Whoops. I keep accidentally bringing my heel up behind my desk, and I pulled the cable from my mouse. Now the people who live around Martyra can rest easy. That woe befall any monster who underestimates his opponents. Are we still on that? But the lesson is learned. Even should something pose no great threat on its own, strength is often found in numbers. We've got a report to the inn at the recruitment center, Cat Girl. Let's get to that soon.
The deadline is?
Be a few days until the road to Brilhaven is restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anybody needs our help until then? A fine idea. Doing some good deeds is sure to earn us more support. And of course, we could also help ourselves by further developing our archetypes.
Now then.
Well, I believe this meal is well earned. Shall we have our fill and retire? I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
Oh god. Damn, I need to see how long it'll take to do the other thingy.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Here. I'm glad that these can be done at any time, though. That is a lot of stress off my shoulders. Okay. Here's a loincloth.
Uh-huh. We did it.
16 grand, baby.
All right.
That boosted a lot. Here, I may need you for the next one as well. Any contract I send your way is good as done.
Come
This one's not too bad.
Not exactly bounty, but I heard that something strong escaped from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. Some high and mighty nobles looking for someone who can take it down said something about it having made off with a family heirloom. Interesting. Noble on Sundaman
Oh, yeah?
Street. Curious.
Nice.
I'm just... what to do? Now what am I to do?
Oops.
The exhibition of the brand.
Excuse me.
What examination's going on?
Dreadful. Him.
Guess there's nothing I can... Now what am I to do?
Why, it's lovely.
Tournament for the throne.
I I may or may not be a little lost, but I got myself there eventually. I like this path, as the saying goes. We're in trouble, serious trouble, trouble most dire even.
What?
You're an Hilda. I assure you my problems are beyond your Don't be rude. My, aren't you full of yourself? You talk big, but I bet your problems are perfectly trivial. You dare mock me, impertinent fairy. That's what they called me in high school. Fine, I'll tell you bottom dwellers about my problem. Also what they called me in high school. So clean the slum grime out of your ears and listen. Also what they called me in high school.
That's terribly unfair.
My wife died in the incident at the Grand Cathedral. She was attacked by one of those reanimated corpses. Fortunately, that means the heirloom necklace that she was wearing, my heirloom necklace, was left lying about somewhere in there. I need to retrieve it at any cost. I'll get it.
I can hardly believe
A scrawny, spineless elder like you would stand no chance within that corpse-laden mausoleum. I'm not stupid enough to place any of my faith in you, but if you happen to be acquainted with an actual honorable and courageous warrior, then tell them this. Whoever brings back my black jewel necklace from within the Grand Cathedral Mausoleum, I will bestow a reward of 4,000 reed. The necklace was stolen by some sort of large, ghostly monster. From what I've heard, the army plans to simply seal off the entrance to the mausoleum in August.
If
Okay.
so, let's give it a shot.
17 days for that. I can
Okay,
do
then.
that later.
Now what am I to do?
All right then.
Do I have anything that needs churching?
Close your eyes.
Do I have anything that needs to be refined, upgraded, sanctified?
Close your eyes.
I do. No. And this, which is really good. Oh my god. I need graced water for that. Okay.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Meow.
But why? You have my thanks.
Very good.
Okay, what's the plan?
Now then.
Here's where we are now. This place.
I think we have a favor to do there.
It's where the Rockworth bounty hunter lives. It sounds like the locals are in dire straits. Seems this cave not only contains ore but jewels as well. Pray do not forget our primary objective is the bounty. Ensure you remain focused on the task at hand.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that
Let's
is.
be off.
Then out we go. We got plenty of time.
They head to a cave said to consume all who enter. Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
What to pick?
Let's talk to Hulkenberg. Actually, I should talk to Stroll because he's lower rank, but like, let's cook while we're at it. Critical meatballs. That's a really good name.
That
Only Hulkenberg knows how to cook that. I'll go call her.
Hail!
I have considered this topic for quite a while. Is it not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful rather than via tiny, polite little bites? 'Tis my preferred method, as you can luxuriate in its full texture, whilst increasing one's jaw strength. The logic behind cutting meat into small pieces eludes me. I prefer only the most restrained application of seasoning as well. 'Tis best to let the ingredients' natural flavors thrive. I agree, but that's my take about steak sauce, not seasoning meat. You know? If animals must forfeit their lives to sate our hunger, then the least we can do is to honor them is taste the full glory of their sacrifice. Because some things do taste really gamey when you just cook them straight up. We chose prime ingredients on this day. I dare say this meal will be quite exquisite when it's complete.
Good.
But yeah, a pleasing aroma, is it not? That indescribable acridity belies the dish's depth. It's so novel and unique. I've never tasted anything like this, and I may never again.
All right.
The critical meatballs are complete. An enchanting aroma, is it not? Cool. Honestly, we should finish the book. And then we can do bonds later.
What's that?
Apparently this book teaches you ways puts things into practice. Even if you follow the techniques explained so far to the letter, some people will still refuse to budge. Fancy words and calculated suggestions backfire on these types because they're guided by emotion rather than logic.
All right.
For them, the most effective thing to do is... Now, what do you think it is?
Man.
That's...
According to the book, doing that will lead to... Okay, I guess we're done here most of the time. Okay.
Now then.
Eloquence, too. I can talk to fucking Batman now.
Why, that's...
Hi, Esme. Still, persuading everyone is a monumental task, which makes sense. Everyone has their own values and way of thinking, after all. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened. Hi, Esme moment. True.
All right.
Another big up to eloquence. Ooh, baby. Thought you meant Robert Pattinson. No, I was talking
The
about...
party at last arrives in the village of Comera.
I tried to think of
Small
another
farming
Batman
settlement
actor, and then I
southeast
just
of
went
Martera.
blank.
Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace. As
Christian
time
Bale,
itself
that's the
seems to
fucker.
stop. It gained a reputation
It took me too
for its
long, the
rare
joke's not
and
funny
wonderful
anymore.
animals, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
Giving it some thought?
There's something here. Want to make a quick detour before we continue on? I don't have anything I need here. We carry on. We ball.
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it?
No, Bruce Wayne
Behind
plays
its
Christian Bale.
innocuous-looking entrance,
You're so
untold
right.
monsters lie in wait. impatient
Let's see
for
Bruce
the next
Wayne's
meal.
card.
The gauntlet runner comes to a stop.
I'm getting my
The
actors mixed up, and
entrance
I'm okay
beckoning
with
its
that.
visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
Arc American Psycho or something. I don't know. Is that anything, chat?
All right.
This is the Volmo's nest. At first glance, it looks like your average cave. Most of the miners have run off, it seems. Guess it's all on us from here.
Understood?
Mining for ore and gemstones is the town's principal industry. If nothing else, we have to clear those monsters out so the people can maintain their livelihoods. Yes, and the town's taverns and shops depend on the miners' patronage as well. To leave the situation alone would be to see the town's economy slow to a halt.
Finish it, quick!
Okay, we'll wreck these worms then. No, you know what? We'll eradicate them, and the little lava too. What has gotten into him? Is he not a tad overexcited for this task?
Oh,
I mean, that's not what I was intending when I said the Arc American. I was talking like the ARKHAM. You know. Just a second, I sensed something. This feeling, it's
so hey,
only there for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics nearest is looking for him. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? Wasn't planning on it.
okay then. Let's go.
In we go.
Hey,
Okay, that's a drop.
Hey.
That's a drop. Everything's a drop down. Ooh, baby.
hope this hits. We hit him where it hurts.
Cut. Hey, this'll do it.
Got the idiots.
I can feel greater power within.
Cat. Hope this hits.
Very impressive.
I really am just one-shotting everything, huh? Hey. My fellow travelers, are you all prepared to deal with paralysis? Gangaflos unleash a dangerous numbing pollen attack. Before you get hit and lose all feeling in your body, I'd recommend you burn the things with fire. They're not so fond of that. On normal or hard? I'm on normal, I believe.
We
Hey, come on.
amazing. Great moves back there.
Oh, dang it. Shrimply crank it, Shinji-kun. I don't want to go to hard mode. Sorry. I just want to enjoy the game.
Let's keep moving.
Shinji, crank that soldier boy. Still one of those videos that lives in my head for no reason. Really liked hard mode? Okay, well I don't want to
You
play
found
hard
something.
mode.
All right. How's that?
It ain't that deep. I'm just a bitch.
Hey, come on.
That worked out. Keep it up.
All right. How's that?
Skill.
Hey, let's push through.
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Hero's fruit. A chest. Nice.
Not bad.
Onyx. The rock snake Pokemon. Yeah, your chat's bitch. Now do a triple flip for a streamer. Alright, hold on. I got you. I got you. Alright. Whoop. Sorry. Sensing something from that treasure chest.
We're so lucky.
Screwed up mineral. Clip that chat, sick flip. Found a strangely shaped pebble. There's a mysterious light shining from inside.
Okay, so
You know what? It could be the relic Nearest was talking about. Let's show it to him anyway. No. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. I shall sip. Ugh. Okay. That just drops back down. I got it. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Anyway, chat, how sick was that flip? Remember, chat, you too can make me do whatever the fuck with my webcam. For 2,500 channel points, you too can just fuck my shit right up. Lovingly.
Hail!
Yeah.
Hey, all right. How's that? Take this. Cat.
Well done. The scourge is no more.
Hey, come on.
yeah,
All
nice
right.
work.
How's that?
Stretch and a posture check. Alright.
That solves that.
Wow. Big stretchy.
Howdy, hey, it's me, Stroll Von Halley. I just wanted to remind you all that I love big, plump, juicy worms in my mouth.
I like that you have decided that Joe Biden is the voice of Stroll in this case.
Thank goodness.
Come on,
Exemplary.
Why not? You're so right. Let's go up here. And we go in here. Like here. You know, like yeah.
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
We found something.
Yeah.
That's pretty tasty.
Hey!
Impressive as ever.
Ah, the French champagne
Get jump scared by
has
that.
always been celebrated for its excellence. There is a California champagne by Paul Masson, inspired
by
that same French excellence. It's fermented in a bottle of like the best French champagne. It's vintage dated. So Paul Masson. Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. There is a California champagne by Paul Masson.
It's such a good soundbite. Ah.
This'll do it.
My favorite thing is whenever people haven't heard that before, replace webcam with Orson Welles. Orson Welles PNG tuber.
Is that the
Ever
end
spin
then?
clip. Thank you, Irene.
Either way.
With the headset. You're so right.
Take this.
On your toes, everyone.
I'm first, and we'll win this.
Oh, power of kings.
You know, that probably wouldn't be that hard to do.
Greatest power.
But it's more effort than I'm willing to put in for the bit right now. I'll be real.
A tough one.
Come!
Shatter.
Shatter!
Worthy foe after
A noble. Yeah.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Big money.
I think that's all of them.
Hope this hits. Hey. This could be our chance.
Orson Live.
Hit their weakness.
You've reached Orson Live on the on the air. Honestly, that's a really good like April Fool's stream idea. I'm gonna be so real.
All right.
Run them through. Tougher than I thought.
Face me.
Face me.
Vitus power.
Easy.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
To ever greater heights.
Whew. That should do it.
Ah.
Oh, I see. Me when I'm riding the elevator. So fucking true.
All right. Yeah, how's that?
Our immediate vicinity is secure.
We found
Look
something.
at that.
That just drops me onto the lower level. Okay.
Hey, come on.
That worked out. Keep it up.
All right. Incredible.
Energy increases max MP by 2. Ooh, baby. That's pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking good and I'm feeling good.
Let's push through.
Looks stronger already.
Baby.
it! On your guard!
Take this!
I knew you could do it.
Impressive as
I
ever.
can't believe they put Palace of the Dead in metaphor. I mean, it's not randomized, but pretty much, yeah.
Whoa, that's lovely.
Quartz mace for healer. Ooh. That is good. Because I can give that to Hulkenberg, because I've got her on Cleric right now. Hello, Plateau. Oh,
Watch out!
save me. Save for me.
Yep. Meow. This place.
I'm like the Ring doorbell cat. You just hold me up and I'm like, yeah, let's go in. We ball. We ball, Underwood.
What?
Huh? It looks like the Valma were just here, but... Worm. I was going to ask, was that you? Was that purring you or me? Probably me. God damn it. They were waiting on the foot. Let's finish them now before we're really in for it.
Is this right?
We had better devise a plan of attack. They look quite steady to me. Alright, if you're starting to be Gallop in front of her, that would be so good! Just beep. Well, it's a good thing we didn't leave this to the miners and their pickaxes. Time's up for careful inspection. Look alive, everyone. I can't believe... Fucking... I can't believe he said, "Mwah." Bro. Alright, we fakers rotary. Give me icons. Fuck.
With blade in hand!
Not now.
Holy.
Shine!
Holy. Yeah, that did some good damage. Everyone's hit rate infection fell. Ow. Celebrated everywhere for the Dixons.
Vanquish evil.
Love that.
Pierce.
Pierce! Oh, you resist Pierce, I see.
Accept your fate.
You resist Pierce.
It's
okay.
Light! I step with blade in hand!
Are you alright? Thanks.
Much thanks.
My thanks.
Move.
I thought you said piss. Oh, you did say piss? I did say piss, because it sounds like he's saying piss.
Oh! The captain's paralyzed?
Are you prepared?
We're in trouble if he can't
Oh,
move.
I am paralyzed. Shit.
Try not to worry.
Big recovery.
My thanks.
That helps.
I go Seeker.
What do these guys think about it?
Maelstrom.
Come forth, royal soul.
This will be funny if it works. Never mind.
Observe cleric! I crush you!
Resist bludgeoning as well. Okay.
I cannot move.
Still stunned.
Oh my god.
Heal her. Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
Magic Knight. Perhaps not. Let's do this. No. I call upon royal power
Another
within.
one here.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
Thanks.
I crush Alpha Rockworm.
Can't move. Just hold on, Jaime. We got this.
Items. I do have paralysis cures.
Captain's
Good.
paralyzed.
I can't use them.
Trouble if he can't move.
Very cool. Yeah.
Is everyone alright? Join with me! No, not this. Here!
My thanks.
My thanks. Bitch, I am already paralyzed.
We're in trouble.
Magic Knight! Scared, are
Fuck it.
you?
Make me the target. Make Stroll the target.
Heisman,
I'll use
they
what I
cut your
must.
speed, so be careful.
Rancor!
A Rancor!
Hold on. I'm counting on you.
Yes.
Hulkenberg's
Observe
moving
the enemy.
slower.
Call that worm to read the way at Sandstorm. It's so true.
This should help.
And that bake-facing Ungle faker looks like a rabbit. True.
Everything's numb.
Stroll's paralyzed. He can't move at
Magic Knight! Come at me!
Oh, I can still do that at the very least. Alright.
all. Captain,
Now
they've slowed
accept
you down.
your fate.
Cyclone you.
Formidable indeed.
Let's stay calm.
I won't hold back.
Start working down the other one, because it did say
Stroll,
Is
you're
everyone
that
all
song
right
turns
now?
25 in a few hours. What the fuck? I did not need to know that. But thank you for telling me at the same time.
Much thanks.
What a hell.
Helpful as ever.
Stroll, you're just
Everything's
gonna
numb.
be a damaged sponge for now.
Stroll's paralyzed.
I shall
He can't
vanquish
move at all.
evil.
Oh, never mind.
Stroll,
I
beat
grow.
back your defenses.
Maelstrom!
October 26th,
Even a gesture
1999.
can shape the course of history.
What the fuck?
Let's go.
That's illegal. That is... I call bullshit on that.
No, I won't hold back.
You know, this would be
I've got
funny if
my
it
own
worked.
tricks.
Observe the enemy.
Let's go gambling!
Cleric.
I can't stop winning!
Oh,
I
Mystic
can't stop
Purge.
winning!
Everything is Magic Knight!
Come on, never mind.
Oh, power of kings!
It's okay.
Blade. I stand ready with blade in hand. A mystic shield.
I owe you.
Stroll's paralyzed. He can't move at
Every
all.
time he yells Faker, I see him in my head. Who, Shadow the Hedgehog?
I call upon royal power within!
Heisman,
You
they
seeker!
cut your speed, so be careful.
Gale!
I will fight with The next one's yours.
Stroll,
Observe
they got
comrade.
you with multiple
Lend me your
ailments.
strength.
Look here!
This might kill.
Shine. They dodged.
Missed! Kill me.
Oh, you've done it.
Angie.
Wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Damn it.
Stroll, someone get him back on his feet.
Yeah, I'll fucking get up.
I'll use this!
Captain,
Let's take
they
another
cut
day.
him down.
Maybe they're looking good here.
Yes.
power.
And we do it again.
Fall!
Oh, mystic purge. One remaining.
That's it, Hulkenberg.
Because it did say you need to kill them both at once, yeah.
Are you prepared?
Call it community nonsense currently surrounding Sonic Shadow Generations. What's going on with that, if you don't mind me asking? I'm curious.
That was nullified.
Immune to fire. Fuck.
Seeker!
Okay.
Maelstrom!
It's okay.
Faker. How about this? I stand for all the
I
Greeks
can't stop
strive
winning.
for.
Are you all right?
Thanks.
My thanks.
Helpful as ever. I can't afford to hold back.
People are upset about.
This better hit!
Censorship applied to Sonic Generations.
Please!
Shadow Generations being too short.
Now accept your fate. Girl!
Missed?
Let's stay calm.
Come forth, royal soul. Wind.
Hey,
Dodge.
don't get sloppy, Captain.
Bro.
Only a fraction.
And that's it?
Hi,
Got
Faith.
you.
They cut your speed.
Sonic the
Be
Hedgehog
careful.
fucked my wife.
Cleric.
True.
I will not let you die.
That helped.
Much thanks.
But yeah, I think I think
I
I say this as an outsider to all this, I will say. But
You're
I-
the faker here. I'm the true stroke hug. The ultimate jerk form. Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa. You. Whoa,
I'll use what I must.
whoa. You. The true. You. Whoa. You. You. Whoa. The orc. You.
big fan of the ultimate jork form. Anyway, I am of the mind that things like that, where it's like an expansion to a previous game, those expansions should be worth, like, standing on their own. They shouldn't just be like, oh, we've got this little side mode. Like, the best example I can think of is, like, Bowser's Fury in the Super Mario 3D World remake. I don't know why I said Fury like that, but, like, you know, it's what it is.
Scared, are you?
Oh, power of kings.
I owe you.
It's okay.
Light.
Is that all?
Captain, they've slowed
With
you
blade
down.
in hand. Oh, mystic purge. They yet cling to life.
I shall fight to us. Ah! What's the matter?
And
I'll use what I must.
actually, hold on, I know the play here. We boost
This
Vulcanberg,
should suffice.
I'm obliged.
and then
Even a gesture can shape the course of history.
pass
Counting
here,
They cut
go
your
for
speed.
Medica, and then
So be careful.
on
Quite a
Vulcanberg's
move.
next turn we go for
Helpful
Mahamayon
as
and
ever.
just fucking wipe. Thumbs up.
What can I
Wolf's
do?
badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Are you prepared?
Metal
Oh,
line.
healing light.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
I knew you'd help.
Hi, Faith.
I leave
They
it to
cut
you.
your
The
speed.
next one's yours.
So be
Is everyone
careful.
let us fight? As
Please
one.
allow me.
Shine.
Easy. Definitely didn't fuck it up the first time. Did not fuck it up.
If I say so myself.
Ever fuck it
I
up
admit,
if I don't ever
feels-
even bother.
I have never.
Even I have
Right.
more to
I
learn.
could get used to this.
That's pretty good. I love to take it slow. Hold the cat, Damari. Whew, we took it down. Now we just need to report it.
Hail.
Cat girl, 'tis the Alpha Rockwam I. A Rockwam Valmo indeed, outside of the pot you now hold, its whole body is tough enough to repel even blades. The Valmo we ate in Martira must have undergone quite the preparation.
Hey.
Could you not remind me of that, please?
What?
Valmo cuisine, utterly foul even to imagine, and you've all really had the pleasure, have you? Correct, with one slight amendment. The only one finding any pleasure in it was Oldenburg.
Now then.
Well, we have accomplished our mission. Shall we head straight back? Yeah, let's get out of here. I've seen everything. The true stroke hog. Thank you again for the clip. I appreciate it. Let's go back to town.
Okay, then. Got it.
Have 2 days left. Absolutely love the horg at the end of his speech. It's so good.
Now then.
The Velmo is no more, thanks to us. All that's left now is to report in at the recruitment center. It would be a first-rate source of protein if not for its aggression. Nevertheless, the locals should be pleased that we put an end to it. Can we please just fight one monster that she won't try to eat?
Well...
Catgirl, let's go give her a report on that bounty when we have the time.
The deadline is...
The road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared soon. We've got the head we were after, but I'm sure we can do more good around here in the meantime. Yeah, to most people we're still abandoned nobodies. Maybe we should visit more and see if we can get strong enough to make a name for ourselves.
Now then.
Well, I believe this meal is well earned. Shall we ever fill and retire? I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Thinking about the Sonic and the Secret Rings, where it sounds like he's saying fake police report at the start. It's like, fake police report! Anyway.
Alright then.
Sorry to Sonic fans in chat, I know there are some of you.
Why? Pardon?
Hulkenberg is a little done meshy, yeah.
Alright.
You're right.
Alright.
Go
Where
to
to?
Grand.
Let's go.
Meow.
Uh-huh.
$20,000. $1 meow billion.
All right.
And a huge.
Thanks, mate.
Got more bounties for me? No, you don't. All right. Then I'm.
All right then.
Who wants to talk right now? Maria wants to. Let's get Maria leveled up.
Mister.
Oh, hi. I talked to Miss Fabienne, and I want to talk to Papa, too. And I wanted to ask you something, too. Actually, never mind, it's nothing. What's on your mind? I want to go to the cathedral. Miss Fabienne, she said that Papa was always watching over people.
That's why.
So without that, if Papa was watching over me, too, then maybe I could talk to him if I went there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. The guard at the entrance reluctantly let us in at Maria's pleading. Wonder if he heard me. What did you ask him? Told him that I'm sorry.
By the way.
Thought he'd abandoned me, but I was wrong, so I told him I was sorry. Miss Fabienne said I could tell her anything, so I talked to her about a whole lot of things.
So.
Told her about Papa and how lonely I was after he was gone. She listened to me. I was wrong that whole time. Must be relieved.
Yeah.
Yep.
I.
His job. Do you think I could do it too? Miss Fabienne told me his job was to make sure everyone's okay.
Papa.
I loved when Papa made sure I was okay. When I cried, he'd give me a really big hug that always made me feel better.
That's why.
So I want to be like Papa. I want to make sure everyone else is okay too.
Oh.
Oh, but I don't know how to fight. Does that mean I can't do it then? I can do other things.
In that case.
Huh?
That's really all I have to do?
Okay.
And then I'll do it. First, I'm going to make sure that Miss Fabienne is okay. That's really cute.
Oh.
Wonder what I can do to make her happy. What's something that Miss Fabienne wants? She says she doesn't need anything like pretty clothes, so I was thinking flowers, and some snacks, and a new sign. She always says the sign got beaten up by the weather. If I make it look pretty again, do you think that'll make her happy?
Wow.
Alright, I'll do just that. I'll make a new sign. This one will have Papa and Miss Fabienne and me and you all smiling together. It's the whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll be on there too, because this is my home. It's cute as fuck. You know, we'll always be family, okay? Because you're one of my treasures too. That's really fucking sweet, honestly.
I'm okay.
Reduces the mad cost of studying the healer lineage. That's good. Oh wait, do you know how to make a sign? Don't forget it. It also has to have pretty pictures on it, or... I know an artist.
So,
Let's ask Nira. She's quite good at drawing.
Huh?
Is that the person who drew those pictures of your journey?
Yeah.
I want to come with you. I want to talk to Mr. Niras.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Bye.
Okay, come back soon. I can't wait. This game, man. This makes me... This is like... Good. It's good for the heart, and it's a punch to the heart at the same time sometimes. I hear a voice. How was that request of mine coming along?
all right then.
Can... What do I need for talking to... Brig? Give my current courage. Okay. Understood. Let's rank up near us. Pulls you into a hug just to punch you in the stomach. Yeah. Pulls you into a hug and then walks away and you realize there's a knife right there. Yeah, let's go head up near us. My beloved. Why am I in first person? Okay.
Hello.
Why, what's that look on your face? Boredom? Got nothing to do? Say, how's the search going in regard to the lost relics, I mean?
That's...
Well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling of a relic. You wouldn't treat me strangely, old girl. Let's take a look, would you? Here you go. Well, would you look at that? It certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Oh, this one's a bit of a trick. Gotta follow the right steps to open it.
No way!
Emmerich circa 3.1, truly. Wait, so there's something inside? Just a little tug here, and there we are, it's opened up.
Ta-da!
Take a look. A lost relic. I can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure.
What?
You mean it's real? We just sort of stumbled across it. Wonder if the mechanism's the same as the old goddess. Aha!
Eureka!
Eureka! My greatest invention yet. A work of genius made manifest. Thank you, cat girl.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Even so.
I've got to say, finding these one after another is something else. I'd have wondered if it was all an elaborate prank. The old geezer was really onto something. Did you doubt him?
What?
Yeah.
That old geezer certainly liked to mess around with anyone he could. Made my childhood a frightful ordeal.
Goodness.
I'll never forget, the night of my birthday, he brought me a book, called it his gift, a downright horrifying tome, titled Lamentation of the Underworld or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it aloud when suddenly the lights went out. In the dark he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. That damned old goat, it's his fault that bright-eyed young Neuras grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I, don't see it.
Rather.
Anywho, this is just part of a great tour. One part of a great whole. There's more intricate bits here. I'll bet my feathers that's made to interlock with a partner piece. So if we collect them all, it'll form something? Likely so, that's what the god said anyway, though I haven't an idea what it makes. And if he was right, it supported an ancient civilization, one piece of a superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How is that possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they?
Yeah.
That, my girl, is something we can only find out once we've seen the finished product, eh? So please help me find the rest. Definitely motivated. That's the spirit. I'm counting on you. Something tells me we'll have to gather up the whole lot for this.
Whoa.
I admit, it looks like junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout, I'll have you know. Girl, me too.
Hey.
What were you like as a child? Oh, I was an adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family. But one day, the old codger, who wasn't quite sober then, beckoned me over with his finger of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and then I saw he was holding a fossil caked in mud, alongside other bibbits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I'm sneaking out of the house to dig for fossils in the cliffside with the gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded, but I wouldn't let that deter me. And one day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me. Although I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my mad academic sprint, got a bit invested, and suddenly I was an engineer. It was fate. Perhaps so, old thing. Everything did seem to start there. It's how I came to be the man I am today. To chase the unknown, to escape tedium, that's just the course my mind tends to chart. The decision to travel with you lot, collecting relics, that too was the result of letting the heart do as it pleases. Hell yeah. Rank up, baby.
We're in this journey together, what?
At the start of battle on the Gauntlet Runner deck, enemies take damage. Ooh. And reduces back cost of studying gunner. Cool.
Speaking of...
Ah, yes, about the next relic. Found a clue in the old man's journal. Written it down in my notebook. Should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander if you would.
Right then.
I'll be sure all's shipshape and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lass.
This one's important.
Don't know where they are, but I should look for the clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room. Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared by tomorrow, apparently. We set off for Brylehaven as soon as it reopens.
True.
We have acquired the head we sought, but if we're to truly get in Luis's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further from the other candidates. Yep, even after all this, we're still just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we could improve our reputation by helping some of the people around town.
True.
A wise suggestion. Some upright behavior and altruistic deeds are just what we need to gain more recognition.
Right.
We go tomorrow.
Why? What now?
You know, what if we just fucking max out Hazmea on Seeker? I feel like we can do that pretty
I have
comfortably.
retained my edge.
Cyclo. And I'm gonna use that on myself, as well as that. Who want me? I should do the diving course thingy. You know, that platform is made. It's a mirror that shows you what you're made of. Times like these, you need courage where it counts. Only thing for it is to jump headlong into this canyon, with a rope, of course. You're free to take the challenge if you want, but you'd fare much better if you had some courage. I suppose there's no harm in trying. To take the plunge, you must first believe in yourself. You'll return a braver man indeed. Come now, test the strength of your will. I will get back to that in a second. Because I need to, sell and or analyze shit before I forget.
You're not serious.
Lovely. Hey,
What'll it be?
One thing to analyze.
All right then. Where to?
let's go.
Should probably take care of that last bounty too before I forget.
Closure.
Purify. This.
Indeed.
And this as well.
All right.
can get back to that later. But what do I want to do? How do I want to spend this day? Should probably level courage though. Why am I getting a notification that's lighting up my phone? What the hell? Alright. Checking my phone in the meantime anyway. Oh my god. Hold on. I have been sent something amazing. And if these are real, I'm probably gonna spend a decent amount of money on these. It's the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy crossover stuff. They did like a reveal of some of the things. Okay. Show me the cards, please. Show me. Show me. Oh my god. Hold on. They're showing off some of the art. Not necessarily the card effects, but like, yeah, it was a surprise for you. Here's a little peek at this amazing set. They've got Kefka. They've got Lightning. Got a Moogle, specifically a post-Moogle, which is cool. They've got Titus kissing Yuna, I think. They've got Emmett fucking Selk in there. Sephiroth, unsurprising. I am... I'm gonna go for broke on that. Okay, back to it.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Let's do the courage game. Fuck it.
But
Say there.
Girl, I was about to do it responsibly.
worth a try. Good, good.
Alright. So you've made up your mind about this. I can tell by the look on your face that you're committed. Guess I can't talk you out of this. Alright, looks like everything's set. Well then, get ready. I step off the ledge confidently. Yup!
Incredible!
Wow, you dove with such elegance, such artistry even. Wow, impressive. I enjoyed watching that, so I wanted to give you something for making my day. Go on, take it. Since that jumping off such a high place has increased my health.
Alright.
+4, ooh baby. We've almost got it to rank 3. 30 people saw that and then was like, yo! This game's goofy. I love it.
It's time.
Oh, we're finally leaving this place tomorrow. Let's go talk to Heisme. Because I actually got my eloquence up so I could talk to him.
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking how to resume the training drills from my Shadow Guard days. The battles ahead will demand no less of me. My apologies, but if you've business with me, might we discuss it another time? I'd like to watch. Well, I'm afraid this training is tailored to a chief's stature. It's not a thing for you to learn. It'll help me understand you.
I see.
I see. I suppose knowing the fighting style of your allies would help broaden your possible strategies. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my technique closely, then you'll learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. But proper training does take time, a significant amount of it. If you mean to tag along, I hope you're ready to be here a while. Well said. A bit cramped right here, though, isn't it? Let's go to the woods nearby instead. Come on.
Now then.
Let's start with a little test. See if you can keep up with my movements. I'm responding to a message real fast. If your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now let's begin. You're wide open. My woman. From here, it'd be a simple thing to slit your throat. You are careless. You are so cool.
What?
Enough of that now. I don't mind the compliment, but you're laying it on a bit thick.
All right.
I'll do it as many times as you like. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin.
May I speak?
Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. How can I do that?
Well...
How indeed. Finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving, but at the very least you can decide what you aspire to.
Then...
Want to keep going? Yeah.
Then...
That seems enough for one day. Shall we share a drink then? Let us retire to my castle back on the runner. Does he have like a little like...
Oh,
this is cute. I found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead? Yes, a bracing drink, but nowhere near as good as the spirits back home. Miss your hometown?
Hold on.
no.
Not particularly. Talking with you just reminded me of my son. Really set roses are red, violets are blue, omewamo shindiru. Yeah. It's been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death. All right, everyone else buries their bodies as they are, without giving them to the flame.
The truth is...
It's the way of the Ujif, boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond.
Oh,
Then those who remain must lay the bones to rest, somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, I've yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. I can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and disturbed.
I apologize.
Apologies, I shouldn't be talking to you about this. Let's find his place.
No.
We've an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours of any inconvenience, boy. I can't put that burden on you. It's for your son's sake.
Thank you.
I thank you for your kindness, truly. I'll do my best to return this favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast, then, to cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast, but not to mock my regrets. To commemorate our coming together and to the beginning of mourning. This is so fucking cute. This is where I cremated my son, Catco. Cow a bummer. Can sense Hayasme's heartache for his departed son and his trust as a friend and ally.
My boy, are you watching?
Oh shit, that's good.
My thanks.
We can save this for any time when you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you'll help me, though, and I dare say tonight I'll rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem.
My boy.
Now it's time for the
watching?
real thing.
Oh god. The voice got caught in my throat. I love Hayasme so much, man. Me too. Are you watching?
Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted.
But
We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
Suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have His Eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
he's the main villain? Well, Luis? Yeah. He killed the king and he put a curse on the prince. And we're trying to save the prince because that... I'm just the town crier. No, he's just...
Right,
he's
everyone.
legit just an announcer
Farewell
for
said,
the thing.
particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep.
You haven't been sleeping?
Heis, mate, why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What
Calling it
is
now,
he
maybe
dreaming about?
Maybe calling it wrong, calling it stupid, but... Think that crier's gonna be the mastermind? I don't think so. But I respect it. If it turns out to be the case, I owe you money.
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
The reasons on why I love Hayasme. Same!
With friends like these.
I love all of these characters so fucking much.
Now then.
Next is Port Brialhaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south out of Madeira, we'll make it in, oh, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. Yo, burning into Katharina again. Aha, the badge. Celebrated everywhere for its comfiness. Alright.
see.
Okay.
Here's where. Alright.
Let us hurry.
But wait, let's see.
Let's see. This place.
Oh, hey!
What sort of place is Port Brylehaven exactly? 'Tis a large city of prosperous. I thought it said preposterous. Prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep it on the road, okay, nearest? Why, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brylehaven, capital of Oceania. Oh god. That was me trying not to
Leaving
burp in the middle of
behind
that
the old
sentence.
castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brylehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
What to pick? 3 days till we reach Brylehaven. Let's cook something for free, because we can. Let me cook. Do I not have the ingredients for anything? I do not. Fuck. Fuck. Aw, dang it. Alright, let's roll.
Hey.
Hey, Gasco, good time. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. Got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Yeah. Let's do it, because we do need courage up to talk to Brigitte again. Right, let's have a look at your blade then.
Got it.
Naturally, it's important to sharpen one's blade, but one must take special care of its tip. The tip's more effective when facing off against armored opponents, to pierce gaps in the armor rather than slashing them.
That being the case...
That all said, what's the most important quality of the sword for that manner of attack? Sturdiness the hilt. That's important, yes, but the key is keeping the point thin and sharp. My father always said that, and I always think of it when doing sword maintenance. Courage up! Yippee! For nobles, a sword is ornamental. Still, my father emphasized the importance of its practical use. Indeed, as a child, I was lost around the sword. Learning those lessons back then is how I can fight alongside you today. I am constantly reminded of how indebted I am to my parents. Spend some time with Stroll honing our weapons.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Oi!
Have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've heard enough whinging about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it would be lovely to enjoy a soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. Cool. Fire mag up your abilities. Alright.
The breeze feels nice.
But
Can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside out night. Let's see. First the sandflash business, next the salty sea breeze. I see you'll have to take some extra care with drive maintenance. Well, don't you just look intrigued. What do you need in fret, lad? Just leave this one to me. This part's the most fun part. Can I go inside to look at his journal? No, I cannot. Wait, maybe. Code seems to have been deciphered even further. We may have a clue to a lost relic. Handwriting is hurried and haphazard. The old man had a hunch about the tomb northwest of Brialhaven. Wasn't there a cursed cemetery there? The one where the victims of that epidemic were buried, it says. If I'm around Brialhaven, I should keep an eye out for the cemetery in case there's a relic there. Okay. Got it. Understood. Let's talk with... Let's recollect with... Well, I spent the day with Stroll, so let's spend the night with Hulkenberg.
Well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. Certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it to it. I was very taken with the sandworm dish. It is incredible that pairing the unique ingredients of Martira with Port City spices could result in something so divine. When two dissimilar things that would never meet cross paths, an unexpected synergy can occur. Put that way, could the same not be said of our powers? It's a good example. I knew you'd understand, as only one who has eaten of the same sandworm dish could. You know how sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt into a move we'd never have conceived of prior? Perhaps the interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we'd call a miracle.
Hail!
Excuse me. The Hero Kings of yore fought alone were ultimately beaten. I feel the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrip theirs. Choosing to engage with the unknown when you encounter it can bring about the power to change the world. Now I'm really looking forward to the next city.
Alright.
Sick. It's getting late, but not unmanageably so. What say you? Shall we stay up a little while longer? And then we made out. Hulkenberg and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City in the day after tomorrow. High as May, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of,
worst case scenario, you've got wings. You can just fly back to us now. My young friend, where did you hear UG are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. Interesting. And noted. 2 days will be in Port Brialhaven. I do need to get my courage to rank 3. He's like a squirrel then? He's a UG. He's not exactly one or the other. He's very cool though. I like him a lot. Let's go to the back deck. What he is my friend. I meant in that regard, not overall. Yeah, I got you. Let's do more weapon polishing.
now then.
Drop those trousers. Let's see that blade of yours. Maintaining two-handed swords can be a bit of a pain sometimes. They're heavier, there is more to polish. Sometimes I forget how surprisingly easy it is to maintain one-handed swords. Its upkeep is one of 2 important qualities to consider when choosing your weapon. What do you suppose the other one is? It's feeling.
Ah, that's right.
Ooh. Intuition, eh? Actually, that's a good word for it. An unconscious harmony shared between the blade and its wielder. Hooray! Courage up. Not rank 3 yet. It's fine. Almost there. Once you find a weapon that's a perfect fit for you, care for it with all your heart and it will respond in kind. Perhaps I'll find something like that along this journey, meeting new people and discovering new things in a new land. All of it leads me to who I will be. I've begun to understand that after my travels with you. That's sweet.
Nura speaking.
This is Neurus. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop. It's Katharina.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brylehaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Interesting. Oh, this is fucking gorgeous. Oh my god.
This is...
Tis a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. Chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad. The gauntlet running at the best of your stomach again.
No.
No, sorry. I was just reminded of something unpleasant.
Everything okay? Right.
Yeah, sorry to cause you any concern. Don't worry about it. I know it destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This was the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left by monster attacks or acts of war. Right, I don't know if the magla crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my gnome town will eventually... Stroll. I'll make no assumption about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives with you.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come again. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
Alright.
That sure is a description for what is happening.
Hey!
My stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Nearest can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So...
Let's put this place behind us. God moved, though. By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document nonetheless. Take the drawing with me to ensure that I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Day after tomorrow, we'll be in a real maritime city. We'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. What's this? Dream Eater Moth. Ooh. Could talk to Heisme. I know I have an item that I can use for the bath, but I don't remember which one it is. Agility +2. That's it. Exactly, Irene. Witnessing this village be brutally massacred makes my skills in wisdom better. Let's talk to Heisme.
It's you.
Hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. What say we take a little rest and talk a moment? No trace of enemies around but my eyes. By my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break. Yeah. Let's hang out with him.
Good grief.
Goodness, time to bid farewell to Martira, isn't it? I can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Martira. The air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Trads. It's nice and quiet.
That's right.
Yes, on this subject in particular, we are in full agreement. Also, I think he is more bat-like because of the, 1, the ears, and 2, the wings coming off of the arms. Whereas a sugar glider would have, like, it would be under the arm rather than coming out, I think. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Ah, right. My apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the chief. I'll try not to pry if you'd rather not discuss it. It is more bat-like, yeah. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were all to face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry. Yeah.
All right.
I'm glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company in its stead. That sprite is so cute, also. Like, that's cute as fuck. I love this guy.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
Ah, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we shall reach Briarhaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assume that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Neurus, do you remember what we were relying on? Do remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way. The fuck is that supposed to mean, lass? Oh, I don't know. You don't know, do you? Nearest the waters around Briarhaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. What do you mean by that? I need to... Fuck. Hi, Hulkenberg.
This is...
There's some Orgo sugar and briny salt. I wonder who brought them here. I could use these for cooking. Do I have the ingredients to make anything right now? No. No, I do not. That's okay. I'm just chilling out up here. Alright.
Hey.
One more with Stroll because I need... This should push my courage to 3.
Now then.
Excuse me. Two-handed, one-handed katanas. Swords have all sorts of shapes and uses. Double-sided swords are specifically designed to utilize the blade's weight for heavy swings and thrusts.
However,
but when it comes to actually cutting, nothing beats a katana's blade. Touch one of those, even by accident, you could lose some fingers. Any weapon can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Exactly. All weapons are dangerous. That's why we must never allow ourselves to be distracted when handling them.
All right.
Oh, I'm so close. The blade which poses as the highest threat is not the sharp one, but the dull. You cannot have your weapon failing you right when you need it most. Caring for my weapon is an important step toward protecting myself, defeating my enemies, and achieving my goals. Perhaps it's pompous to say so, but I truly love the time spent doing this. All the more so when you're here too. Excuse me, one more time. Jesus Christ. What is...
Runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way! Oh, so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Hey, you lot! Yeah, I'm the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. I've got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! Pointing at you both. Gay, true. So the young Miss says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act. Of course.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we won't take this lying down. But they're coming on board at the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge. Hi, Katharina.
So we meet again. Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the carapace if I don't give it all I've got? I promise
Someone
them
who
all that
agrees
I'd
with
become
you.
queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Early bird gets the glory, what? As more
Nice. She does have a fuck ton of health, though.
So
Oh, power of kings.
Let's just hit her with big wins. Big breezy.
Let's go.
Let's reduce her defense.
How about this? Let justice prevail.
Big magic.
Ready
All
to
yours.
lose?
Whoops. Not the button I
I'll
meant to
use
press,
what I
but you
must.
know what? It's fine. My fingy slipped.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped. Oh,
Ow.
going in for the kill.
Oh dear
Stay
no.
wounded. Someone heal her. Hogenberg's in bad shape.
Vitus
She
power.
needs help.
I've got my
Drop
own
your attack too.
Oh, power of heroes!
A note magic knight!
Pierce.
Pierce!
Nothing.
Not done yet. Face me.
You are good.
Day.
We need not push ourselves.
Thank you.
That's good. Okay.
Heisman,
I
they
won't hold
dropped their
back.
defenses.
Light!
A tough one.
With blade in hand! Are you alright?
That helped.
Quite a boon.
And now you simply bonk.
You are good. No. Why? Oh, why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
That's a lot of XP. Goddamn.
Satisfactory.
Satisfactory. 170 people saw that and they were like, yo.
I've lost.
Oh, damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Katharina, cheer up.
Yeah.
I saw your honor, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Ah, Eudoricus. Who do you think I am exactly? Ah, pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh,
Are all these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What other options do Barabbas like them have? It might be dangerous, but you gotta break some eggs to make an omelette. Eudoricus, wait. Take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. That we could eat for once.
listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear, I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Now there we are. We believe in you, Katharina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. Just can't fathom dying to earn a living. And the fat cats are all too happy when the parapets take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm going to do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Does that work? Honestly, I have no idea. Even now, tons of those people aren't going to survive. And I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the Parapus are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the Parapus start doing well for themselves. Shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is. Strange things. That's exactly what I plan on doing, Catgirl. And with anyone able to take the throne, now's the time to do it, which means I can't just hand it to you either.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Catgirl. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. Not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I can feel Katharina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. 1 second, I need to plug in my headphones to charge. Heritor of the Brawler's Virtues.
No.
A new heroic embodiment slumbering within me has come
A
to
new
blossom.
power.
Bear this power, foster this connection, by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Hell yeah.
I'm not letting
I can now study the Pugilist, and, fattens the purse of bounty rewards at each city's recruitment center. Fuck yeah. The Pugilist. Can now study the Pugilist and oh, that design is sick! Oh, I love that. Hold on. Fucking plug you. There we go. Okay. Recruitment center. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure. So don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Be arriving tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brylehaven is. Let's take a bath, actually. Let's get unstank. It's a bath cast.
Hey there.
I heard from near us. Apparently we can either enter as is, or even make it even better by putting something into the hot water first. If you put something in that smells really good, I bet it'll feel nice. Let's take a bath. Let's put in the fleeting fountain of youth. The last option said, actually, I'm not stinky. Sweet fragrance envelops me, as though I'd broken free to frolic through a flower-filled meadow. I feel like both my body and my heart have gotten lighter. Agility +2. That's good. Got out of the bath and went back after cooling off a bit.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Captain? Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Rylehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
Oh?
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
Am I gonna have to fight your parents?
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Yeah.
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Rylehaven.
I love the little...
Port Rylehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Rylehaven is port of call.
Transbuild for it when you mention parents. Can I fight them? Can I beat them up? Can I...
From the natural wonders
Can I...
caused by magma to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
I mean, Stroll has a good relationship with his parents. He said as much. He idolizes them. He is very grateful for them. Hulkenberg, however, does not. She said as much.
It's the ocean!
Oh, this is pretty.
Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon!
I love him.
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes.
Yes.
The city of water, Rylehaven.
I was gonna say it, but then I remember people were getting in trouble for even just vague jokes about violence that were totally unfounded. Gotcha. Better to err on the side of caution, then.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far.
Is he gonna throw coffee at people? I mean, shit, maybe. Though that's Godot.
Here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Implying ours isn't?
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Skyrunner, though.
True.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics.
I love you, Nearest. Never
Birds have Never
change.
needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
Looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
Hello.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Love that show.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fool?
Well. No head to be seen. I don't see any of you kneeling. Mechanical, like as if they didn't evolve. It's more... I don't know. The thing about evolution is that it's very neat. And it's very, like when you look at the mechanics of a wing and how a bird actually fucking flies, it is so insane. It is so fucking cool. And it is so insane at the same time. I love it.
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
I mean, you can humiliate me all you want, sir. Anyway. I'm saying things tonight, chat.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
But what, if you will?
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
You are so down bad. And what of it? What of it, babe? Punchable creature. Punchable, but hear me out. Sorry. I don't know why I keep doing that, but I think it's funny. Punched myself in the tit.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna
See a
shows
purple
up.
man and you become weak at the knees. I see a purple man who threatens to humiliate me in public and I become weak at the knees.
You needn't all sleep here tonight.
Anyway.
I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
How was that on the audio? Oh, damn.
Tis much appreciated. In that case,
Necromancer at the start
we
of the
should
game,
look for an
who also
inn
was
about the
purple.
city.
He had a
must
Scottish
sample
accent.
The local delights.
Also a
They've
point for
far
me.
better seafood than in the capital.
But also, like, I fuck with magic users and, like, especially ones who've got, like, it was mostly the outfit for the Necromancer, I'm not gonna lie. Because that open, like, lacy top, We should look for an inn about the city. We must sample local lights. Far better seafood than the capital. Can't wait.
I can't wait.
Excuses. Suck my dick.
Just stop for rest.
Yes, that's an
And
invitation
fine
for after
food
stream.
is an
Anyway.
uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me.
I will. Good.
I'm ready for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
We came all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy.
want to go shopping first.
Can we talk?
I know that we can buy them elsewhere, but this guy, I like you, Jeeves.
Hey.
It's a little strange this shop only sells one item. Some sort of secret to this store. Interesting.
Oh, God.
There is so much to this game. And that is not a complaint by any stretch of the imagination.
Gone clammy
But like, goddamn.
already, I have.
Like, I can just tell that there's going to be a lot of secrets and strangeness in this area. Gold beetle, baby.
Oh, God.
All right then.
Proper races.
Stop that at once! Hey, mister!
My money's on Santa Vex Fordham. My money's on Santa Vex Fordham.
Oh, that's how we get into the city proper. Okay. I see.
Need a ride?
Anywhere you want to go, I'll take you to the far bank. Take you to
Good
the
choice.
merchants. Let's go shopping.
Well then, if you say you'll have.
But what is there to do now?
Hey!
Young man!
Real cheap today.
I can see he's admiring these beauties, so don't just stand there gulping. Buy some top shelf fish for cheap today. Alright, bet. I'll buy like 10.
Young man! Young man!
I need to sell my
Real
shit before I
cheap
forget.
Now then.
19 grand, ooh baby.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Young man! Young man!
We've a sale going on.
Don't often get customers. We've got Idles Day armor discounts. Ooh baby, discount day. Give to you. You know what? That would be really good on Hulkenberg, because that's strictly an upgrade for evasiveness, too.
Good.
And then I will get 2 of these.
Yeah.
Understood.
Young man! Young man! This is on sale right now.
Yuck, you're odd. There are some really fucking good weapons here, goddamn.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
Now then.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
I think we start by just getting the sword for Mr. Man. That is something to save up for, and so is that. Alright.
Young man! Got a bargain today.
Luck be a tall glass of water, lad. Buy some water, then buy some more. Sure. Stores 30 MP. Ooh.
Maybe there'll be a big upset.
Hello there.
All right then.
Okay.
Say,
Proper aces.
hey, mister.
Hello. Need a ride?
Need a ride?
Good
In
choice.
district. Good choice.
Say, whoa!
You can really see the king's face from here, huh? I'd realized it was slowly moving, but its coming to Brilhaven was beyond my expectations. Wonder why it came.
Yes.
I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the coronation rock.
Well,
Maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's
okay
future.
then.
Anyway, we better get to finding an inn we can stay at.
Ridiculous.
What do I do?
I'm my.
What now?
Let's see here.
Yeah?
Yeah. You're the one who gave that speech in Matira. Guess we're both able to make it safely to Brilhaven. Were you planning to stay at this inn? Unfortunately, there weren't any beds left. 'Cause of the exhibition, everywhere's full up. Now, after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too.
I see.
That's so. If this place is no good, we'll have to look for somewhere else. But wait, that Caliban of yours, the one you had parked in the middle of Martira. It had a more powerful chassis than mine. Tell me, what sort of technology does it use? Who are you again? You're terrible to not remember anything about me. You gave a speech. We had a debate, and I lost, bitch. I'm Lena Caden, the only daughter of the Caden workshop. My love for gauntlet runners is second to none. That means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. Girl, what the hell?
Hey,
Look who's here. You're that elder fellow from Martyr, aren't you? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. We open to stay at this inn. Sorry to disappoint you if so, because I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full, and the one calling itself the come one, come all in. Pff, some joke, eh? It's gonna be an issue.
Right?
There's two other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the I almost said Golden Corral Pavilion, where nobby wankers like Forden stay. Parapus or Nelda stay in there? Fat bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Corral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumors say that's where you'll find Luis, naturally. Probably bought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess, but...
Think so? Guess we better avoid that one, then. Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as the other options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Ujiv standing out front, smiling all creepy-like. Puts me right off staying there, so all pass. Besides, who needs an inn without a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
Huh?
I doubt we'd get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't, anyway. Not that the Spider's Den sounds much better. Golden Corral Inn, exactly.
Oh, this blooming heat. What is it you require?
You there. You ever look about you like one of my supporters? Are you? Who are you again? You truly haven't heard of me. Oh, I am shocked. And yet how lucky you are to be granted the privilege of my exquisite form for the first time.
Yeah.
Beauty is all is my creed, and more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this Golden Corral Pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with such a buffet, with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish place as this. This guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay at an inn full of people like him anyway. Unfortunately, all the other decent inns seem to be full, so we've only got one other choice left. I really, really don't want to, but should we check out the spider's den we heard about from Loveless earlier? Alright. I want to see Milo get punked. Me too. But also, like, he's really funny to me. To me, he is a One Piece character. On the hunt for lodging, are we? I've a spare room available. I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes, oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of freaky.
This place really seems shady, but we might as well look at the room. Welcome to Motel 6.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Welcome to Super 8.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut?
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right.
God, I love Hayasme so fucking much. I love all three of them.
Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
They're also good, but I'm very biased to Hayasme. Me too, honestly.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
That sprite is so fucking cute, chat. Look at him. Look at his fucking face.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go.
Love this fucking game.
What are we without beauty?
Look at that face and tell me he's a kidnapping murderer. I can't, because he is neither. Well, he might be a killer, but I don't know.
Everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches.
Let's listen in for a bit.
His smile's so good.
With all
yeah.
skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Girl, what the fuck? Are you actually getting supporters? Or like... That shrill shriek, my god.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
I'm just gonna...
This really doesn't bother you. It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Whoops. Hold on, actually, I have a video to show the chat. Hold on. Whoops. If my fucking... Hold on. Fucking... Where is it? I'm blind as fuck. Media source. I think. Browse. Okay, yeah, this is what it is. This folder. This video. Open. Loop. For whatever reason, it doesn't play it for me on my end. That's probably so loud. I'm so sorry, chat. But like... Fuck, I didn't mean to skip. Fuck. Should make that a redeem. Yes, the
Well,
frog.
King, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on, lovely.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Wait, hold on. Oh, there's... It shows me the things. That's so good. I'm so glad. Whoop. Damn it. Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rusant tribe at its head. Our tribes are status. They mean something. You can stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear for Rusant pride. What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful. Did you miss the rest of the last scene? Yeah, it happens. When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health. Preach it, Katharina, you're just what this land needs. Wouldn't the first Stark be the one on the throne, then? Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out. These candidates are all pathetic, nobody here even compares to Lord Louise. Louise isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blighter's afraid of losing to Sanctifex Forden. Got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags. I confess I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street, in broad daylight, and share their true feelings on king and kingdom. Indeed, is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument. Yeah, I accidentally skipped the last because I was trying to open the log and replay the eat again.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Louise's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
You swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be had a look in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Fishing minigame? Fishing minigame? Person named Loveless reminds me of Dionysus. Yeah. Got some weird creepy creature.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Only got the spelling right because of autocorrect. Understandable. So fun fact for the chat, for those of you who didn't know me, who haven't known me terribly long, I used to go by Dionysus for a time, and then my egg cracked. It was a bit of like a comfort lean on for a while as a name. And a lot of people called me Dio, and a lot of people like knew me as Dio for a time.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious.
Witness chat the Hulkenberg eating Sprite. That's cute as hell. Hum, hum, hum.
The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die together.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing.
Very normal about it. I know you are.
Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
I love them. I love this whole fucking party.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm battling. A church crier for the tournament.
That's what my partners called me in high school. What? A bit slimy for my taste.
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
I can just tell this guy to fuck off, and I'm so tempted to. This would be really funny.
We're trying to eat here.
Bit cold, isn't that? Oh, please, do pardon the interruption. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity.
That's what I mean about him being the hidden villain. I mean, I get where you're coming from. I do not see it, though.
I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet.
I feel like he's
Can't help
less
it, I'm afraid.
antagonistic and
So,
more like,
I'll have
I'm
a
going to
keen eye
cause
out for you,
chaos on purpose. I'm going to cause problems on purpose. I'm going to stir the pot. I'm going to cause drama. All in the interest of the race, baby. Keep it up, baby. Perchance. Anyway, if he's not the base game villain, next year when they add DLC, he'll be the villain then. Maybe. Maybe.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter.
He is a metaphor for modern news media. True, true.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums, but his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Joanna and Barden should reach the city by morning. And I imagine they will aim to find us in our Gauntlet Runner. Eurus ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the Gauntlet Runner. Okay. Stroller, what do you got to say? The other candidates' speeches seemed practically identical. I'd not trust those types of the country myself. Stop back from the pub, how you? I'm gonna call people drunk now. Is there no one who can truly rival Louisa Fulton? Brylehaven is positively rife with tourists. I myself have long awaited the delicacies here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious I wish to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh it still wriggles in the mouth. No, that's a Port City specialty. What's that look about? You don't find it appetizing?
My apologies.
I have a favor to ask of you. If you mind lending me any unused blankets? Sure. For defense, you understand. Just in case. Otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'd be unprotected against... Apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep, so I thought I might bundle myself in blankets at night. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I'm prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets.
Look at that.
Man Ray. Rest well.
Time marches on, and the
I think
age of
after
a new king draws nearer.
I think soon I'm probably gonna end stream because like I do have to work tomorrow, unfortunately.
The man's sloshed again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I've been here.
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit.
No, we need you smelling like you've just walked all the way here. Sorry.
I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
I love Nearest so much.
Bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
I intend to.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power.
What the fuck is that guy?
Of the throne.
Standing next to Katharina. Who the fuck are you? You look... Oh my god, what the fucking... I'm frightened of this thing.
At a later date, when the second round
It's
is
fake
announced,
Peppino.
the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top
You're
20
so fucking
approval
right.
ratings, will pass the first round.
20!
Top
There's
20.
a great many
Alright.
eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church. Better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills.
Which I'm very excited to
presenting
respond to
the
once I
lovely
end stream.
Lady Rella Cygnus.
God. She's pretty.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in
I'm
her
taking
field.
the hoodie off. It's getting a little warm in my room.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, seafood.
Damn, she just like me for real, for real.
And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them.
She is Asa Mitaka from Chainsaw Man Part 2, trying to just talk about penguins and starfish.
Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Really hit her with the please wrap it up.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister.
Oh.
Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
Okay.
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
I hate the closer look at fake Pino. Oh god. She's about to autistically ramble about sea creatures 1000%.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Godot, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
Fish. He's always been
no
here.
Taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat.
I have never removed him from the stream.
After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people.
I know what I forgot until now.
And compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right
like-
from the start.
Move a bit so he's more blending in with like different parts of me and stuff like that. Let's go like this or something maybe.
Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner.
Really could have chosen a better phrasing for that.
I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Where's your proof? Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
The way his eyes twitch. Yeah.
Let's have a little
I'm normal.
composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Warden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I
Okay,
hear
but, like,
is gratitude.
he's old as fuck. If he becomes king, he'll last like 2 days before he gives out, and then we'll need to get a new king. Is that Thornton's voice actor? Not serious? I mean, shit. It might be. Maybe. I don't remember what Thornton sounds like off the top of my head, other than I have the power.
Gordon's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It's fine.
It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky.
His
and
name is
trust in our
Thornton,
strategy.
yeah. I thought that's why you were asking.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize.
Thornton, yeah.
Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now.
Doesn't have to live long, just long enough to establish the church as the head of state. True. You make a good point.
Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Hey there. Hey y'all. Cat Girl
Where's
here.
the head?
Rella, it's on her shoulders.
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you was a—
That's the infamous Heismay. The huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martyra. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd. Speak sense, woman.
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, captain of Martyra's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
One second, responding to something. Am I being pinged? There am I being pinged? I see. Okay. She's had a change of heart, truly.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martyra.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite
I
a
cut that off at a
turn of
very
events.
interesting spot.
We
Rather
have
than
our head, ladies and gentlemen,
his
and
to
it's
offer.
unlike
His to
any
offer.
we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
Don't.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again. What a show!
A loss for women's wrongs. After the events of the exhibition, many people seem to have taken notice of me. I hope this eventually leads to saving the prince. I hope so too, bitch. Bitch, I hope the fuck you do.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
Did you see your rank, by the way? 49, yes. Which is
himself.
troubling.
I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
You pogged off? Well, considering it was said that only the top 20 go to the next round, it's worrying.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose.
But I did pog off, true.
I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. That's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe.
Fascinating. Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast.
I hear Asahi now. Yep.
On everyone's lips, aren't you?
We only raided a Rome.
No. And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church.
It is the very much alive head of House Brutus.
It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Yeah.
Oh, loves. I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you?
Oh?
And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Master Luis?
Girl,
Master
help?
Luis was just here. What happened?
Mark me savior of the savages, yeah.
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Motherfucker!
What's so special about those fools?
Dumb fuck. The way she leaned in was the exact same, yeah.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It's not a done deal.
It's not a done deal.
Still, tis a significant step forward. We've crossed a dangerous bridge, and the risk paid off. We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Wouldn't that be inside his gauntlet runner?
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Yeah.
Good point.
Alright. If it gives me an opportunity to save here, the next opportunity gets me to save. That's probably where I'm going to call it.
Backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the Church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
Getting a little too real. Yeah.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit.
So much for being called metaphor.
Missionaries, all without getting
Truly.
our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable.
They're just British
Once
museuming
I
it
take
then.
the
Alright.
throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
There's no way she's not joining us, right?
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Like, I feel like that's a little, like...
On, and the age of
like,
a
there's
new
no
king
way.
draws nearer.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way she's just gonna be a saint forever.
Hello? A word. Some odd blighter left a
Not a full
letter
party
for you
member
last
Rella's
night.
at least
Said
an
he
ally.
was
Yeah, for
Luis's
sure.
Man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be...
Can I have a second to save, please? Yes.
Let's hurry.
Place should be on the edge of town, I've heard. The ferryman should know how to get there. Okay. With that, I'm gonna call it here for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in today. It's been a fantastic stream.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, I'm gonna play us some music. I'm gonna play us out. See if I can't find us someone to raid. Yeah, thank you all for being here. This was a fantastic stream. We got a lot of good chatting, a lot of good hanging out, lots of vibing, lots of comfy. Thank you all for being here. I love you all so much. Quincy is doing a sponsored stream right now. I could toss y'all over to her. Let's see. I could toss. Who do I want to toss to? Got some playing Phasmo. We got some. Fuck. Fuck it. Let's send it over to Quincy. Go send some love. Yeah. That'll be all from me. I'm gonna toss this to a BRB screen. For new viewers, thank you for sticking around. We've got a Discord server. If you're not in it, join, please. !Discord. We hang out. I announce every stream there. And also, sometimes I announce other stuff, too. If you want to keep up in the happenings of... then you know where to go. Anyway, I'll quit my yapping, and I will... Yes, thank you, Joshy, for the command. I will shut my yapping, go have some fun with Quince. She's a legend. I love her. Genuinely my inspiration for streaming. So, yeah.